I went to New York City to fill up my sketchbook for my upcoming book, Becoming an Artist. And today we're leaving the noisy streets of Manhattan and we're walking through Central Park. It's so much nicer here. It's so quiet. And did you know that Central Park has a zoo? And at noon, they have dancing animals. Kind of. Okay, back to the Met. So the main reason why I wanted to go to the Met was to see John Singer Sargent's Madam X. Now, there was a lot of controversy over this painting, and I'm going to get into that, but I gotta say, I was so enamored with it that I forgot to record myself sketching it. Fortunately, this wasn't the first time that I've sketched Madam X, just the first time I'd seen it in person. So please forgive me of this low-quality 2021 time-lapse recording of me painting John Singer Sargent's Madam X while I talk about the scandal that was Madam X. So the controversy of Madam X started when John Singer Sargent wanted to make a name for himself by painting an elusive socialite named Virginie Amélie Gautreau, who was notorious in Parisian society for her beauty and rumored infidelities. She was known to wear lavender powder and prided herself on her appearance. So many other artists were after her to pose for a painting, but only Sargent was lucky enough to get her to sit for him. At the Salon of 1884, he revealed the portrait, but it received more ridicule than praise, mainly because he emphasized her daring personal style, showing the right strap of her gown slipping from her shoulder. Scandalous. A second unfinished version of the same pose in which the position of the right shoulder strap remained unresolved is in the Tate, London. On the original, Sargent eventually repainted the shoulder strap and kept it in his own studio for the next 30 years. When he eventually sold it to the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City, he commented, "I suppose it's the best thing I've ever done." But he did ask that the museum disguise Gautreau's name, and that's why the painting was renamed Madam X. I'm gonna be honest, I was so in the moment, I guess, with Madam X that I never really finished my sketch. I'd always wanted to see this painting in person, and I think I just needed to put my pencil down and just stare at her. So while I did get to see my favorite painting at the Met, I never finished the sketch. I guess we'll call it a draw. No pun intended. Okay, maybe that pun was a little intentional. If you'd like to, please join me each Monday for a sneak peek into the making of my book, Becoming an Artist, available for pre-order everywhere.